So in this video, I'm going to take you behind the scenes and share with you how I managed to get my business to be making $1 million a year, and how when I set the goal originally in 2008, I failed completely. So here is how to use the law of attraction to make it happen yourself. Hey, it's Carrie here, founder of the Female Entrepreneur Association and author of the international bestseller She Means Business, and I'm so excited to talk to you about this topic. It is one of my favourite topics. It is the law of attraction. I feel like a bit of women business is always a good thing. So I feel like for me this has been so helpful over the years to help me to get to where I want to be, and I want to talk about what my version of the law of attraction really is, or what it means for me and how I use it to bring about what I want. So one of the things I got majorly wrong back in 2008 was that I kept saying I want to make $1 million, I want to make $1 million, but almost in saying that, it was like I was saying I am here and I am not a millionaire, and making $1 million is somewhere out there but it's not here. And so there was this huge distance between me and this goal. And I think often when we set goals, this is how it feels. We feel like we're here and our goal is so far over there, and there's like this huge gap in between. And for me, one of the key things I've learned is that when I want something, when I want to bring something into my life, when I want to create something in my life, I have to experience and feel it happening now, like it's already mine for the taking, it's on its way to me. And I think this is where immersing yourself in things like the law of attraction, the power of the mind, conditioning yourself for success really come into their own. Because when you work on your mindset and on allowing yourself to feel like what you want is yours for the taking, and actually it's yours now, it's yours and it's just on its way to you, but you can feel it coming to you into your life. And when you get to that point, you allow things to flow into your life with so much more ease, because you feel at one with what you want. You feel connected on a much deeper level with what you want. And so the second time around for me, when I knew I wanted to create success, and yes, I wanted to make $1 million and all that stuff, but obviously I'd already flipped it on its head and it was all about how I was being of service, but I felt so connected. And I used the tools like the power of visualization to imagine my life as if I were already financially abundant, as if I already was, as if FEA was already making $1 million, and I would feel how that felt, and I would imagine it like it was already there, it was already in my life, and it was mine, it was mine. I took ownership of that, and I think that's what we really have to do. It puts us in a really powerful creative place when we really truly step into that place of having what we want to have. So basically we need to become the person that is what we want, is the millionaire, is the famous actress, is the whatever it is in your life that you want to create. You have to be her now, and when you do that, it really changes. The other part of being who you need to be in order to make it happen is the fact that you then can't say, okay, well, I want this, and then sit back on your max and do nothing. And again, that was something I did in 2008. It was like, I want to be a millionaire, and then I didn't do anything about becoming a millionaire. It's like, what? I just sat there waiting for it to come and hit me. That's never going to happen. So the next time around, I worked really hard. I was doing all these things to condition myself for success, to immerse myself in this feeling that money was flowing to me quickly and easily, and I was putting all these things, sticking all these affirmations and quotes around the place to make me constantly reconnect with this idea that everything I wanted was already mine and it was already on its way to me. And I was working my butt off at the same time. I was working hard on my dreams. I was working hard on what it was that I wanted to make it a reality. I knew that to get to this goal, I have to serve these people. To serve these people, I need to work hard to do it. I need to work hard to be the best version of myself, to create the best business I can possibly create in order to bring this into my life. So you do have to work hard in order to make the law of attraction work for you. But all of these pieces combined, the woo-woo, the practical, when you mix them together, it's actually a pretty powerful mix, and it can really, really help. So the third thing that I have to share on the law of attraction is this, that I feel like a big part of it is taking responsibility for what you're creating. So if you are not creating what you want and you're stuck where I was in 2008, banging my head against a brick wall, being like, I want to be a millionaire, I want to be a millionaire, and being so far from it, it wasn't true. It's like, take responsibility and realize that something's not working. What you are projecting and what you're putting out there isn't creating the reality you want, so why not? Look back over step 1 and step 2 and ask yourself, am I really doing these things that I need to do? Am I really the person I need to be in order to create the reality I want? Do I believe that this reality is mine for the taking and that it's on its way and it's a done deal and it's mine right now? So I feel like taking responsibility for what you're creating is probably one of the most powerful steps when it comes to actually manifesting what it is that you want. And there's an amazing analogy that Abraham Hicks shares. And the analogy is basically that if you had a goal to drive from Phoenix to San Diego, you know that getting to San Diego is possible. It's not an impossible dream. You can get there, you know you can. So for every mile you drive in the direction of San Diego is a mile closer to your dream. So no matter whether there's a roadblock, there's a diversion, you get stuck in traffic, you still know for every mile you go towards it, you're a mile closer and you're going to get to San Diego, don't you? You know 100%. Well, you could take anything. You could be driving from your house to the local town. You know you can get there. Sometimes with our goals and our dreams and what we want, we feel like they're somewhere up here and we don't know if it's possible. We don't know if we can get there. And so we're not as connected to them. But what we need to do is change this mindset on it and see our intangible goals as practically as we see getting from Phoenix to San Diego. It's not an impossible dream. We know with absolute conviction we can do it. So take that mindset and conviction and apply it to all of your goals and your dreams, and it completely transforms your ability to take responsibility for the life that you're creating, because you know for every step you're taking, you're going in the direction or you're not going in that direction, in which case you also take responsibility and you put yourself back on track. So 3 little things that will help you to bring into your life what you want. We are all master creators of our lives. We are all creating our amazing reality on a daily basis. So are you creating the reality you want or are you not? Business success is not an accident. We create it on purpose day in, day out, and it comes from within. So get yourself in the right place and you can make incredible things happen, I promise.